G'day, everybody. Welcome back to the fourth episode of Chinwagging with Choppo. We're here with all the boys, and we're back after a break, and we're feeling refreshed. So, hope you enjoy this episode. Yep, Rat's hyped to go, and we're all ready to give you a nice podcast, hopefully for your Friday night. So, I hope you all enjoy it. Has anyone got something to say, lads?
I'm just going to say,
I'll go, Tip. I'll go. My turn. Thanks. I'm just going to say I predicted Christian Petrarca for Norm Smith, so thanks for that.
Yep, congratulations.
Welcome for coming.
Yep, well done. You also didn't pick Melbourne to win by 74, so no one cares. Anyway, moving on. So, first question. We haven't really got footy this week, so we're going to go straight into the good stuff. So, make sure you tune in for the full episode this time around. So, first question we've got is a very interesting one that Sam Campbell has chosen to put in, and that is, how would you get away with murder? So we'll start with Sam. How would you get away with murder, bro?
Millsy, it's not one I usually typically think about, but first of all, the murder, I'm going to do it with a bow and arrow. That sensation of just watching the arrow pierce through their skin, I reckon it'd be nice. Anyway, how I get away with it, probably, what's the one place they're not going to look for a body? The cop shop. So I'm burying it under the cop shop, and that's how I'm getting away with murder.
One of the more interesting approaches I've heard in my life. But look, it's probably the first one I've heard. So,
way to kick us off, Johnny, bro.
Very good, Sam. And I'm very impressed with the way you've kicked off this podcast after break. So we'll go to Tommy Boy now. What do you got for us, Tip?
Yeah, look, it's a shotgun to the head and then throw him in the Murray River.
Yep, righto. Very straight to the point and a little bit scary. But anyway, Barn, what do you got, mate?
Well, as you might know, I don't mind me morning cuppa. So I'll make the person a cuppa, put a bit of poison in it, and they'll nod off. And to deal with the body, just straight in the fire, mate. Leave no remains.
Yep, too easy.
Burn to an ash.
What'd you say, Tom, bro?
I just said I like that.
Okay, bro.
Thanks, Tom, bro.
Bowden, what would you go with, mate?
Millsy, I'd probably shoot the person, then put them on the roof, let the birds get into it, and then take it to the channel and dump it in there somewhere.
Yep, awesome. All right. I think if I was to do it, you'd probably put them away and then you'd hand them to Rat to deal with. So, yeah, that's about all I've got to say. So, on to the next topic.
He was a rapist.
I didn't mean it like that, but anyway. Moving on, it's a very in-your-face sort of topic to start with, and it is what it is. But now we'll go with, is there a life after death? So what is our personal opinions on this, lads? We'll start with Bodie this time, bro.
Millsy, I reckon there's heaven and hell. And
heaven.
Rat.
There you are,
not
Rat's stuck. Rat's stuck.
Look at his camera.
Oi. I agree on that.
Yeah, we're going to have to, but we're going to wait for him.
I reckon it's probably better without him, to be honest. That's you.
All right, we've got a bit of a freeze frame, Rat, and with him not talking, we might have a better podcast here. So I'll keep going, mate.
Like I said, they're probably heaven and hell. If you're a good boy, you'll go to heaven. If you're bad, you'll go to hell.
Very good. Barney.
Doing that one.
Barn, what do you think, mate?
I don't actually know, Millsy. There probably is, but who knows?
All right, Rat's knocked off early. We've got a few lads up with Boggy. Welcome. And so, Sam, what are your thoughts?
I think once it's all over, you wake up and you come out of the simulation and you're onto your other life that you've been living, if that makes sense.
Oh, yep, makes a lot of sense.
No,
Yep.
no.
No, so you right now you live in a different life,
Yeah.
but this is a simulation. This is a game.
Yep, too easy. I wonder if Rat's going to tune in again. But anyway, personally, I think you turn into an animal after death. So your favourite animal.
Reincarnation, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go with that one. It's the one I've learned since I was about 7, and I'll stick with it. So anyway, we'll see if we can get Rat when he comes in a bit later, but I don't know what he's doing here. Anyway, move on. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? So here's Tommy Boy. Welcome back.
Well done, he's back.
What's up?
Welcome
I just
back.
had some very technical difficulties there. Not sure what happened, but I'm back on a new screen.
All right, we'll ask you the question. Is there life after death, man?
No, it's not.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yep.
Righto, kitten.
Yep.
Anyway, right. So if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? So, yeah, we'll kick us off with Barney. What do you reckon, bro?
I reckon I'd like to fly. Be like Superman, just fly around. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
sick.
That's epic. That is epic. All right, Sam, what do you want, man?
I'll probably go on visibility, Millsy.
Why's that?
So I can sneak around as I'm invisible, get into certain bathrooms and bedrooms and shit like that. I
What,
reckon
can't you
it'd
do
be-
that in normal life?
Oh, not your mum's, but it'd be a bit of a hoot, I reckon.
Yeah.
So I'd go with invisibility.
Yeah, look, you've undone me there, and I'll take it on the chin. Anyway, Chip, what are your thoughts?
Probably flying. Like get to places quicker. It'd be pretty cool.
Get to your mum's place quicker.
That's a bad joke. That's a bad.
Come on.
Yeah, quit the mum stuff, bro. All right, Boggy, what do you want, man?
Probably read someone's mind. So if I saw a Sheila down the street, she has the hots on me, or see what these lads are thinking.
All right. Personally, I'd like to throw fireballs. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Why would you want to throw fireballs, Millsy?
No, just like imagine that. Like you're out somewhere and then you can just like toss a few fireballs out of your hand. Like I think.
Can you give us a bit of a demonstration?
All right. Anyway, it was very interesting. All right, we got one that I would assume that Bowden and Tip are very passionate about, and that is Bazlenka. I bet you when I said that name, it raised every woman watching this podcast hairs on their neck. Right. He's having a bit of fun after the grand final, like you should, and he's been absolutely grilled by the media for it. So if we could just give our personal thoughts and opinions on this, that would be very good. So we'll start with Bowden.
I think it's shit house by the media. Millsy, he's worked hard all season, got to the granny, didn't play too bad of a game. He's just gone out, let the mullet free, and now he's getting too much backlash for it. You've got to remember, he's only 20. He's just living his life like a normal person. He's got a life outside of footy.
Yep, very good response. Happy with that. Tip, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Boggy's absolutely hit the nail on the head there. Couldn't agree more. Like, he's a very sexy man. He's got a life outside of footy. He's just made the grand final and lost. He's allowed to drink his sorrows away and enjoy his life a bit. The media's just got to stop hating on the man.
Yep, very good. I'm happy with that. Let me just let the cat out of my room real quick. Good tip. Barney, what are your thoughts, mate?
Well, I think it's unfair. He's just just having a few beers with his mates, just trying to have a good time with his mates and, work the angles. But, he's doing all right.
Yeah, very good. Sam, finish it off.
I think the media's let him off a bit. Actually, he's a professional athlete playing a professional sport, and he's out here, drinking after a big loss like that. He should be, kicking 1,000 kicks per foot. Trying to improve himself. Just doing what he can to make sure that doesn't happen again. And I'm really disappointed in him.
Fuck up, John. Shit call.
Look, mate, just because he's a 10 out of 10 doesn't mean he can get away with that sort of stuff. I think he should be better than that.
There's plenty of other blokes doing it. Dusty Martin used to go to Bali and absolutely launch into a bit more than bevies, and he didn't get anything about it.
Very good rebuttal.
Yep, true.
And Johnny's just copped it on the chin. I'm happy with that. Personally, I think it's pretty unfair. The big Baz man should be able to get out and about and have a bit of fun, because he is a 20-year-old after all, like Bowden said. So I think we've all got the same opinion now after Johnny got shut down. So we'll move on. So now we've got a bit of a topic that Barney isn't happy with, and that is the GAT TikToks. So the TikToks about the GAT that was previously. What are your thoughts on that, Barney?
Yeah, thanks, Millsy. Again, grinds my gears. Like the COVID vaccine, the bloody GAT TikToks where they post about those bloody paintings. No one gives a crap about them. Move on. I've had enough of them, and if I see them again, I'm going to report
it. Very good. Look, personally, I think that some of them are actually quite clever as being a person that did it, but I do understand that there has been a fair few too many on the old For You page. So, yeah, if they could just jog off, that'd be nice.
Yeah, nick off.
Anyway, on to last topic. It's been a little bit of a shorter one this week, but I'm hoping this one question gets a few nice discussions going, and that is, what is the one movie scene you would relive? So we'll kick it off with Johnny. What movie scene would you relive, mate?
Oh, Millsy. I know we previously had a chat about this before the potty, and me and Barney sort of thought the same. So I'm going to go on my feet here, and I'll let him have it, and I'll try and think of something else. If we're going movie scenes, I've got to think of a movie I like. Moving on. I can't think of anything.
Tip, what do you got, mate? Johnny's pulled the pass card on us. Reverse it if you want.
No, that's all right. I'll cover it on the chin. I don't watch a lot of movies or a lot of Netflix, but Outer Banks is my favourite show. And
it did say movie, but keep going.
Oh, true. That's a documentary.
I don't care, bro.
Not documentary.
Documentary.
No, that's fine. I'll allow it.
No, wait. What's it called?
No, it's
series.
Series. TV series, I'd say.
Yeah. It's a no, it's a Netflix series, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stink.
Yeah. Anyway, Netflix series, Outer Banks, my favorite thing. Any scene with Sarah Cameron, probably the one where she's run up the stairs. She's like, she gets the big girls going, the big puppies. It's very nice. So yeah.
Oh, right. Yep. Shout out to Mitch Fitzgerald too. He's currently watching it, and he's obsessed with her as well. So good on you, Mitch, bro. All right. So Barney,
how many days till his surgery?
How many days till? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
I asked him
shot at
about
him.
2 weeks ago.
He's had it.
Fired a little shot at Fitzy.
No, you're right, Fitzy.
All right. Barn, what was your movie scene, mate?
Sorry, Sam, for taking you one, but it's a bit of a no-brainer for me, Millsy. The Wolf of Wall Street with Margot Robbie. That one where they're in the kids' room one.
Very
That's
good.
about all I need to say about that.
Yeah, I think all of us could probably agree with that one. Bo, what would you go with, mate?
I would probably go with a scene in Project X. If he's ever watched that, it's my favorite movie. It's a massive party, and it's a scene where I think where the cops get called and then they lie about it and they get away with it, and then they go into the backyard, put "Pursuit of Happiness" the song on, and they absolutely launch for the rest of the night. And I just would like to relive that.
Hype scene, bro.
Yeah, probably the GOAT scene.
Yeah, very good choice, Bowden. We'll take it back to Sam. Have you thought of anything, mate?
Oh, look, I thought of something a bit controversial, but just any scene that involves Will Smith, just so I could say the N word, I think. I'd like to be in that scene.
What?
Yeah. All right. I don't mind that, Sam. That's your personal opinion, and no one can change that. So very good, mate. Personally, I'd like to be a part of John Wick scene when he was poking a few eyes out with pencils. I think that'd be pretty awesome to be a part of. Yeah, that's just probably what I'd go with. So that's about all we've got for this week's podcast. Any shout outs, lads, going around the table? Bowden, we'll start with you.
Well, I've already shouted, he glimpsed him, but I'll give a shout out to Pelly with his blonde mullet. Give it a bit of a flick. And Chip, shout out them too.
Very good, boys. Thanks for tuning in with Boggy for this episode. Barney, any shout outs?
No shout outs.
Yep. Sam, shout outs.
Yeah, I'll shout out Liam Francis just because we were playing Fortnite with him about 30 minutes ago.
Very good. Tip, any shout outs?
Yeah, Benny Ralton messaged me for a shout out earlier on today, so shout out
Ralph.
Hope
Very
you have a
good.
good Friday, mate.
Yeah,
On your Ralph.
And no shout out to me, I shout out Fitzy before. So yeah, cheers.
Millsy, I got another one.
Yep. Bo.
The shout out Aussie Shortest, the Sesh Gremlin.
How are you?
Look, I'm
Nice.
happy with that one. I actually probably should have done that one as well, but thanks for doing that,
Lily
Boggy.
Allen.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been a big week off, and we're happy that everyone took it the way they did. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Think it's a bit of a shorter episode, but hopefully you enjoyed. So cheers.
And rest in peace to Tippy's goldfish too.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Our prayers.